riddance if you're watching this in class.
The mountains rolling like a breeze, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
Tēnā koutou katoa, Malualele, Nissan Boulevard, Naka, and a good riddance to you if you're watching this in class. Hello, this is the episode 3 of season 2023 of the best podcast in Faith Playland, Harder for Longer. I'm joined by my co-host, you could say, Thomas Kent. How is it?
Yeah, good, Tops. How are you, mate?
Oh, pretty good, mate. Love stumbling through the intro, but let's crack on.
Big week, mate. Big week. Mary's week.
Huge week.
Bloody Marys. So what have we got in store for today, buddy?
We'll recap the scores, get the points through, and we've actually got a guest on this time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
looking forward to that.
Sounds really good, man. I think we'll get straight into it. Remember, we're trying to break our record of
Like 100 minutes.
we're trying to get under it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get straight into it. Look at our reviewer first. Round 2. Also, thanks for listening, everybody, again.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. We're getting the views up, getting some good feedback and stuff as well. So should have mentioned that. Thank you so much. Round 2 review, mate. Really quick. What do we got? Just really fast. Shoot for it. What was the scores for anyone who didn't see?
13's game, 36-7, loss to a big Mary's pack. 9's 10, similar affair. Apparently one of the best games of schoolboy rugby on record. 31-12 loss there, and then we went down in the opens. No, we didn't. We got up in the opens, 55-0.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let's start. So some interesting results there. Let's start with our Year 7-8s. Bit of a big loss. It was tough going early on in the first half there. It was cool. We got to watch a fair bit of this game.
Yeah, thanks for the Cantinas. Awesome job.
Yeah, well, huge shout out to the Cantinas. Who are they? Angie
and your wife.
and
Log up again.
Jody Stafford as well.
Oh, JD.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks
Imogen,
heaps.
get it right?
And Imogen,
Yeah,
got it
thank
right.
you.
So thanks so much for that. Oh yeah, we still watched it. 36-7, tough first half. But I think it was 7 points all in the second half.
Yeah. Oh, well, fair enough. It looked like a bit of a dogfight. A few league boys were out and about, but well done to the boys that got points.
Yeah, Marys were big. Yeah, I guess you can see that being able to pick from 150 boys really comes in handy when you've got some of your strongest players playing. And even though they're league players, they haven't got much union experience, you can't beat speed, power,
size.
yeah, all of the above. So it was a tough going from the 7s and 8s, but you got to remember you're in your early stages of your rugby union journey, so you'll get there. But there were some promising signs in the second half there. All right, let's go to the points, eh?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, we're on to the forwards points. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so 1 point went to Cooper Eggins. Big Cooper Eggins on the second row / flanker area there, working hard. Cooper Brown picked up 2 points.
Having a good season.
Yeah, a lot of Coopers in this team. Cooper Brown picked up 2 points. He's a flanker. He's been working really hard. He's picked up points fairly regularly, Cooper Brown. So great job, Cooper. And 4 points and man of the match, Tyler Knight.
Big from, a bit from nowhere. I think not in the points, and then just like smack bang, maybe a character or two in there. But well done, Tyler Knight.
Yeah, we missed the first game, and then first game back last week, and then round 3 he's back in. And what I loved about Tyler was he really took on a kind of a key role there, lots of hit ups, and he made a really good tackle, forced the knock on. Wasn't overawed, which is what I like. Like Tyler's only new to rugby in general. It's only his second year, and he only played last year. So to come from a guy with very little experience like that, to stand up in front of a big, scary rugby league pack was really, really good to see.
Yeah, that's what we liked about it. Anyone not taking a backward step must have been completely tiled tonight. So, yeah, good job, man.
Well done forwards on those points. Let's go to the backs, tops, your specialty.
Yeah, very special. Backs, Charlie Derrick with the 1 point. Great job in there, mate. Holding up the key midfield. So he must be the key defender, etc. Again, ball runner. Number two, points.
Worked hard for a little fella.
Worked hard. Yeah.
It was tough
Had it.
going. Big backs.
Couple of man-childs, so well done. It's 2 points to Cooper Molyneux. I think he was waving to a few friends in the first half on the other side, but then knuckled in and must have just probably chopped them, really. And unlucky on the grubber kick chase, knock on over the line.
Could have been a couple of
It would have been a classic schoolboy 10 specialty. But yeah, good job, mate, leading them well. And we should just keep these early kickoffs coming so you can keep turning up.
Massive competitor, Cooper.
Yeah.
Massive competitor. Chased down a lot of breaks and things like that. And yeah, I just love to see him run a little bit more. But yeah, good work. 2 points, Coop.
3 points then for Lawson Richards. What a season it has been for Lawson Richards. Jumped into the backs for the second week and hasn't taken a backward step. Where was he playing? Wing?
Centre.
Centre.
Yeah.
See, that's pretty good. That's 10, 12, 13 and exactly what you want. And when you're playing some big guys, you want 10, 12, 13. Complete unity, pressing as a line, communicating, and trying to dominate the midfield because if 10, 12, 13, let them get over the gain line, the game's in reverse and it's pretty hard to catch people out wide after that. So good job, boys. Good muscle up on the big fellas.
Yeah, nice work. Well, cool thing I saw from Lawson is I think it was Cooper Molyneux chased down a break, brought him down. Lawson got to the ruck first and just went over. Straight away picked the ball up, got the turnover. So it was awesome to see a little bit of rugby union smarts coming in from your second year players like Lawson. But yeah, really good job.
Awesome, not just for flankers, that sort of
No,
stuff,
everyone
not
should
just
do
for
it.
forwards.
And I think we said it last week. When you're playing teams like Mary's who've got athletes across the park, you need to rely on other things. And so those rugby union specific skills are really, really important. And I think we'll talk more about them as we go through each game because they come up again in the 9-10s. But yeah, good job. 3-2-1s, well done. 7s and 8s.
Characters next.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
2 points still to go.
I'm a bit rattled.
That's all right. Character point, 1 point to White Dunn. Again,
Scored his first try.
Hey,
Yeah, mate.
Well
Off a
done.
tap.
quick tap, burrowed in, I guess.
Yeah.
Good on the tall fella. Long way down to get one of those. Good
Yeah,
work.
he's coming along in leaps and bounds though, White. So good job. 1 point.
Can't wait for scrums to be contested, I heard.
Yes, yeah. Me too.
Yeah, me too. 2 points then as well for Connor. So Connor hasn't got a last name on our sheet yet, but
We'll
done
find
well.
it.
We'll find out who
it
you are.
out. I think I know who it is.
Let
I
us
think I know
know.
who it is. I know Connor, but I just don't know his last name.
Okay.
So good job, Connor. You're obviously showing what the coaches want to see, mate. Working really hard, and I think improvement. Well, character guys is the improvement. It's always improvement each week. So Wyatt and Connor are obviously improving with each game. Still coming into training, still hustling, still working hard. So
Well done, boys.
well done. All right, let's move on to a quick look at the ladder for the 7s and 8s. Got Faith there in 4th.
Yeah.
Even on points with Mary Mac, and 3 points behind Taz. Obviously, Mary's are up the top there with 2 wins, with 2 bonus points. Look, we're essentially like you're going away to Scots in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
As long as you win that game, your finals bound.
Yeah.
It's 13, so you're still definitely in the hunt, and
Yeah.
hopefully that 3 weeks we get before we have to face Mary Mac St Mary's or Taz again, will put us in good stead. Yeah.
It's a good job. Could be a double week training for these guys as well.
Yeah, I heard it could be. I heard it could be Tuesday, Wednesday
Yeah.
next week. Just don't miss flight plans. What are you laughing at, mate? It's a real thing.
I love what they
All right, let's look at the year 910s. Lost 31-12, similar scoreline.
Yeah.
I think the score doesn't reflect the game though, from what the coaches spoke about after, and when I looked at the tape later, yeah, it definitely was early. It was like one try apiece, first half. Just ran out a bit of puff in the end, and
Yeah, because they're just heavy bodies at you for so long. You can only take it for so long. I think we were probably a bit psyched out, which is normal and to be expected, just for the fact that they were way bigger than the Opens. Didn't help with our mental prep there, but
yeah, they were a massive team. That's the biggest 9-10 team I've ever
I
seen.
don't think I've seen bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, but the boys cracked in really hard. I think Tabani set the tone for what you got to do early off the kickoff. He absolutely chopped a bloke in half.
With his head.
With his shoulder, because we were taking him off. It was with his head,
Yeah.
because we were all about safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, chopped him in half. So I think that's the blueprint, man. Get him on the ground as quick as you can. And the 9-10s, early on, that first half, they did a really good job of turning ball over. So talking about rugby smarts, that's essentially what it's all about. You know, it's get the guy on the ground quick while they're slow to get to that clean out, because they're big, and if they do get there, they'll knock you away.
Yeah.
But if you can get hands on early,
And then they just miss you on the clean.
just miss you on the clean, or you just get enough of your hands on early that it looks like you can take it. That's all you really need. And that you could see they were getting a bit flummoxed in that game early on. They were just like, why do we keep getting penalised?
Yeah, very flummoxed.
Yeah, good word.
Yeah, good word.
Good
Let's
word.
go to points.
Go to points. Not allowed to talk too much about the game, apparently.
Yeah,
So we'll
so-
just go.
Straight on to the points.
What's the point,
Forwards.
eh?
1
That's all the
point.
kids watch anyways, the points.
Yeah, that's all I
Don't
want.
even listen to what we talk about.
Yeah.
Give them a good feedback. Just tell me the points, sir.
Yeah.
All right, forwards. Hayden Lawson played a bit of flanker. Very, very enthusiastic is old Hayden. And and talking about that rugby start, not a known league player, so he's the kind of guy who's got to rely on his ball skills around the ruck there, and I think he was just causing a bit of roughage at the ruck there, so that's why he got that 1 point. So good job, Hayden. 2 points went to that man I already mentioned, Tabani Ngwenya.
Great to see.
Yeah, great to see.
Like he wasn't in the game, I think, the first week or something. I was asking him, hey, you going to get some points? He said, don't worry, sir, I'll get some points this week. So good on you.
Good. Yeah, it was good to see him and get some points. And his tackling techniques are superb. And he got a couple of penalty steals as well. I think the lineouts, he was a bit unlucky with some of those, not straights. But yeah, it was good around the park, man. He's tough. He's a good hitter. And this week's man of the match with 4 points was in the forwards to Harry Lever.
Hey.
Yeah. 3 Valley guys there, mate.
Yeah, no, had to say it again, but there is 3 Valley guys.
3 Valley guys. And they would have noticed the Valley jersey up behind us there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little respect there. Yeah,
Yeah. Good job, Harry Lever. Same, I think, everywhere, and the same, I think the theme in these forwards is their ability at the ruck to turn over the ball.
disrupting, very pesty sort of.
Yeah.
Fit, always still has energy to annoy the other team.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think that's like I said earlier, the blueprint going forward is you just got to disrupt their ball as much as possible.
Yeah.
You know, League's not love, don't love. They're used to a very clear ruck. Yeah, like as in you just get tackled. Like, you slow them down in the tackle, but then once you play the ball and stuff, it's just like free. You can't get anywhere near it. So you just got to disrupt their ruck as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what the 3 of those guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. No written agreement to just sort of let the ball sit at the back, which is I think what you see a bit on the 13s. You see like this sort of, I've been tackled, a bit of respect, I'm doing my prawn, versus like no respect, I'm grabbing up your prawn, you know, and like going for it.
Yeah, causing a bit of havoc there. So good job, boys. And like I said, it looked really good, that first half in particular.
Yeah.
All right, backs.
Backs 1 point for Jay Clark. The engine room, pushing in from centre, I believe, or was he at the back?
Inside centre, I think.
Inside centre.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, could be wrong.
No, he was. Jack Sam was outside.
Yeah, he's a bit bigger body as well this year as well. So running game, I think he would be probably key in the carries there. And then the next man, Ryan Wells,
2 points. I think he would have been key in pretty much flankering in defence, and then I think he did a few box kicks, which I appreciate, and appreciate him having a crack at trying to get the field positioning pretty good. I think he nailed one. We went down their end, turned the big fellas around, so good job. And then third one, Will Sutton. I think that he must have been similarly just picking off space. He loves to throw the cutout if there's space out wide. I think I recall him doing that pretty well. And then he would have been just chirping again. Just good instructions. It must have been super positive because the coaches have always asked him to be positive, etc.
Yeah, he did a good kick that Jay scored.
Yeah.
Was the big thing I noticed from Will. Yeah, I think the other part of the blueprint for playing big physical teams like Mary's is you also got to play territory and I think that kick we should have hopefully seen more of it. There should have been more that kick that they scored off. There should have been more of that kicking. So Will's obviously shown enough, but I think that's moving forward. There should be hopefully a bit more of that. Really just trying to get that ball down the other end.
Yeah.
Did you want to mention any? We'll go on to the characters, but did you want to mention any feedback you had from the coaches? Coaches gave us a little bit of.
Yeah, so in line, thanks Tim for getting this to us. He was happy with the eyes up footy, so the playmakers saw space and attacked accordingly. That's real good from just those backs points. Boys were thinking a lot more in terms of lineouts versus scrums. I think that the lineout wasn't working and they started to take more scrums. So good job, boys, putting on the thinking hats. And the defense was very good. A few higher tackles. That's how you started, but then it seems that they fixed it. And I would tend to agree because I started to watch from the beginning and I saw a few getting shrugged off, and then the correction must have been really super in the second half.
Maybe not, because they scored like 4 tries in the second half.
Maybe not. I'm just going off the positives. Do you want to hammer the negatives, or?
I don't know. How constructive are they? Good?
Something about lineouts, defence, ball movement.
Yeah.
Still to settle on a
So
line.
forward's a little bit too tight in defence, I think. So I think what happened second half, and Mary started going around them. Yeah, so obviously they were compressing us because they had those big bodies.
Yeah.
Compressing us heaps and then going around us. So it's a big, that's a bit hard. So it makes me say that maybe the defence height wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Because if you're lower and you're making contact nice and low, they shouldn't be getting past the gain line so much. So I think that's obviously a big work on for them. And then if you're making contact, getting him on the ground fast, or getting him on the ground quickly, and then roughing the ball up like those Lucy's were doing, that should give your line time to set and spread. So
and cut that down, shut down the wild ball. Yeah,
shut down the wide ball. So I'm thinking they got too many inroads in tight, which then made us squeeze right up.
It takes effort to get boys down.
It does, and they're big guys. Like
they're huge.
It's tough. But yeah, I think lineout needs a bit of work, but I think it's very fixable. We're going to spend a bit of time working with the lineout.
When we split
on Tuesday, we're going to spend a bit of time with the guru.
Yeah, fair enough. Deception and timing, huh?
That's right, deception and timing.
DT.
Yeah.
All right.
Characters, mate.
Knock these characters off. Jack Salmon, one of the biggest characters in the game, can sing good country music, but obviously competes in all our values as well. Shame about playing for North Ipswich and not the mighty
Valley Rugby.
Valley Rugby.
Yeah. And 2 points to Declan.
Yeah, Declan,
Newish. Played a bit last year.
Plays more league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
not much league.
Showing good character. Familiar with league. Yeah. All right. Good job.
Good job, Declan. Good job, Jack. Hopefully Norths win or whatever, and then we can get you that last round game, Jack, so you can qualify. So 15's ladder. Faith Lutheran third. Tough game up against Scots coming up.
That looks like the one to watch.
That's the one to watch. Yeah. So
Wednesday week. Yeah.
I think it'll be tight. Scots look decent, but I think you have the wood on them, don't you? During club season,
Yeah, they think they folded.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
our
You
team.
guys beat them and then
We
they
beat
forfeited.
them and they
Yeah.
forfeited. So let's get them.
Yeah, so I think we should be really confident going to Scots
Yeah.
to topple them, but essentially we might be setting up a date for another date with Scots in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yet again.
Yeah. All right, let's go. First 15, mate. We don't have to talk that much about our game.
And 55 zip.
Yeah.
Well done, boys. Credit to the training and the prep. Well done.
Yeah, prep was really good. Actually, Tim mentioned something before, and I'll repeat it with us. He said we've got 24 guys at training for the 15s,
Oh,
9
yeah,
10s, which makes a big difference.
Mm.
And then we got, first time we had 15, or we had 16
Yeah.
at training, which makes a huge difference for your preparation. And so I think it paid dividends. And then our prep before the game was great. So again, thank you to all the canteen helpers, because
Yeah.
it made our job as coaches
What a-
doable.
Yeah, what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we prepped really well. Boys were in it from the get-go, man. It's really important.
Mm.
Yeah, best schoolboy rugby game they've seen in the 9-10s.
Yeah.
I'll quote Mr. Bill Leal, head of sport. He said, best overall, all-round performance he's seen in the 2 years he's been here. At
From
Faith.
us.
From us.
Yeah.
So obviously Bill coached the first with me last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that team won the comp, and he said that was the best he's ever seen us play. So, big rap. Thanks, Billy.
Yeah. Good job, boys.
Yeah, that's the Bugs head coach, mate. Winning
Yeah.
Bugs.
Yeah.
Great work. 55-0. Let's go forwards. 3-2-1s. Mitch Lester, line out king. What I liked is we introduced the 1-3-3-1 this week, and
Yeah.
he really stuck to his position well on the right side of that 1-3-3-1, and then he's good in the layouts, mate, disrupting their ball, winning a lot of our ball. He's getting better and better with lineouts. So he's not the finished product yet, but he's getting there. So great job, Mitch. 1 point, 2 points to Big Samo. What do you think about Samo, mate?
Big hole was filled back here, hey? Like, that's...
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
Yeah, no, he's not one of them. Man, I like just the continuity and the unity of the pack. Like, just he's so crucial in that. I don't know what the army term is, but he's like a sergeant, drilling.
Sergeant Major.
I didn't see the stripes, so I wasn't aware. Yeah.
He's a big talker. If you watched our game tape, you just hear him. I think even Luke Penrose made that comment to us when we were waiting for him to get picked up. Just even something as simple as just calling the ups on defence and
Yeah.
things like that, which he loved doing, and he's very much mind on the job. We'd score, and then you could hear him barking, all right, boys, let's go reset, take the catch, again down the other end. Like, he just staying on message, staying on point, and
He stays positive the
stays
whole time.
positive. Big help for us. Big help for us. It was good to have him there barking. It lifts a lot of those guys around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well done, Tyler. 2 points. 3 points to Big Wilksy. He's been in the points a lot, Hamish.
Yeah. He keeps shocking people for the fighting the dog, but we always know it's there. He definitely comes out of the woodworks for the Union. As soon as that ball's alive,
2 tries.
And 2 tries.
Yeah, 2 tries. Well done, Hamish. Working hard in the middle. Just good for a steal. Like, he stole one really early. Like, the guy's just like, oh, is that legal?
The big fella just picked off the back. And Hamish was at
Hamish
A.
at A just, like, took the ball off him.
He sort of continued to do his hit up afterwards and was like, oh.
So maybe not the best technique at A. We'd rather you just like bring that guy down really quick. But I guess if it works, Hamish, it works. Good steal.
Great,
Good
mate.
physical game from you, mate. Line out throwing, good. Don't get lazy though, Ham. Make sure we still finish that throw even after we've faked the absolute pants off the other line out. Let's still get that throw in nice and crisp. But good job, Wilksy. Been playing well all season.
Yeah.
All right, backs.
Backs 1 point for Will Nielsen.
Nielsen.
Fizzing right to left, fizzing it. Doing a bit of work to get the pace. The pace on, we start on a set piece, the ball stopped and slow. The very next ruck, I mean, you saw it in the test matches just gone by, the Bledisloe. You hit wide in the backs, and then you get that next one around the corner, or that black through the midfield. It's got to be that's got to be lasered. Yeah, good job, man. I think the 9-10 connection is so huge, and in great teams, you can see that if the 9 and 10 are singing together, which you and Carl were, then it's like just the game's like completely different.
It's a good bounce back game for Will. Like, I know he was a bit down after last week's game, like everyone was, but Will was quite down about it. So it was awesome, mate. It was good to see. And like, you know, made a little mistake early, but what I loved about it is that he just brushed it off and kept going. That's the cool thing about being a 9, because you touch the ball so often. You know, you make a mistake, you've got the next one to make up for it, like, and that's going to be within 30 seconds. Like, it's not it's something cool as a 9. So good job, Will.
Yeah, good, big confidence. Like to be out and running as well, running down into the blind. You did that for a setup. Like that was really cool to watch. As a previous 9,
Improving heaps. So keep it up. Let's go. 2 points.
2 points. Joe Hertrick. Once again, one of the more beautiful aspects of the game was that Kyle to Joe to the sideline, or attempting to clear that was just perfect on Wednesday night.
Clearances were on point, Kyle and Joe.
Yeah, it was really good the way we played that and turned any sort of deep kickoff into like they just were like, oh, I felt stupid. They should have just thrown it to us.
Kick receipts were unreal of those kickoffs.
Yeah.
And Joe's improving as well. He's coming back from that shoulder injury.
Yeah.
So he's doing really well. A few valuable boys in there.
Oh, is it? Oh, sweet.
Because he hurt himself in that Valley game.
Yeah. Cut jersey.
But yeah, good job getting more confidence back, Joey. Good stuff.
Yeah, great job. 4 points, man of the match. Kyle Gordon. Hard to go past the number 10 scoring 4 tries. I think, but he'll always have that fire game, that electricity, and then this game, I think the comms was just up. So he'd say black, or he'd say, I think the black calls were firm, and then the red, and then we tried to play narrower, a bit more direct, and I think he was instrumental in that.
Yeah, comms were massive.
Yeah.
He scored 4 tries. Obviously, that's unreal. Kyle will do that to any defence who gives him a staggered line and things like that. But the comms were massive. Playing that position is so important. And you could see the forward pack was moving around much better. Really good. Well worked around.
Yeah, like patterning's one thing, but then 10 enforcing it, and then when you're changing it as well, like because.
Yeah, the 2 short side raids he had were brilliant. Like, he'd already called a black, and then I don't know if we have the short jackpot. Isn't that the short raid?
Yeah.
It'd be cool. I don't know if he gave that call to Will, or Will was just aware to it, but he went short side 2 times, and 2 times we came away with points. So that's brilliant, man. That's what you want with playmakers to do. Be aware of what we're looking to play, but then play what's there.
Yeah, exactly.
So great bounce back game for Kyle as well. Like, I think last one we said he tried too much.
Yeah. No, this was levelled and polished and disciplined. Like the comments are coming back from people, from us. Like, Faith doesn't win 55-0. We're like the Queensland State of Origin team. We just beat them and then job done. Whereas we iced.
Good analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did ice the game. We iced the game really well. I don't think we've never won like that.
No, never.
Like I've been with the first 4 years. We've never won that way. Yeah. So, great performance, Kyle. Great performance to the backs. Did a really good job. Special mention to Brody. Picked up a
double.
He's about to get mentioned anyway. Go character points.
Double special mention. Character 1 point for Brody Hicks. Swooping through with some tries.
On the end of some good work. Good cross kick from Kyle.
Yeah.
Seeing the space, and I don't know what the other one was. Was it 2 tries?
Maybe you got 1, I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, right. Anyway, it was good. Huge improvement, Brody. Massive, man. Like, second game. It's going to be awesome to see what he does after his 3rd game and 4th game, etc.
A lot of fighting the dog, but he smiles as he goes about it. It's good.
Bo Deavy, the cameraman's a big fan of him.
Yeah. Or was he his coach?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
something.
don't know. 2 points, mate. Lockie Ralston. Rolly, as they like to call him.
Rolly stepping in, mate. When you did that kick as well, like
Mm.
proving your backs and just game knowledge, like that was excellent.
It was reminding me of a similar kick done in the Black Pig semi-final the week before, actually.
From Chinchilla.
No, from me.
Oh.
50-22. You'll get there eventually, Rolly.
He just needs to roll.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
needs to roll the other way.
Just need to get a little bit close to that
Yeah.
sideline. I'll show you though at training. I'll show you. But yeah, it was.
But the character, I think, we probably based our game off his flanker character. Really, we said in the middle, we need to show urgency to turn over,
Mm.
and I think that he would have led the way there, led the way in the pod shape. So good job.
Yeah, leadership was huge, man.
Yeah.
From Ralston. Set good platforms for us off those lineouts with his carries.
Yeah, if it's
He
true.
straightened up attack when we were going
Yeah,
sideways.
that was very good.
Like, he just did a lot of things that good players do and can sometimes go unnoticed. If we didn't have such great games from some of those other forwards, he would have just featured in the forward points.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you could do that every week, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with him in the forwards, but
Yeah.
obviously we have to do whatever suits the team. But
Mm.
yeah, Ralston in your forward pack, moving your boys around with Tyler, that's
It's good.
gold, mate.
It's
Tyler's the motivator.
well,
Lockie's
well.
that tactical.
Yeah.
He knows the tactics, and he's a real positive dude. I think it shows heaps of character. He's one of our captains, the rugby captain. He's very positive, and guys want to play with him and for him. And so, good job, Lachlan.
Good job.
Yeah, well done, boys. 3, 2, 1. Let's quickly talk ladder.
49 plus 59, 1 bonus point, 9
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
So we're top at the moment, but obviously Taz play Merrimack.
Soon. This
Yeah,
week?
round 4. So we'll see. And it'll be good to see, work out. It helps us kind of understand our level even a bit more compared to everybody else. Obviously, Marys are struggling. But yeah, it'll tell us. Like Taz, we lost by 8 points or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Merrimack obviously put a few points on Marys, and so it'll be interesting to see Merrimack Taz how that game goes. To really see, because Scots are tough. They've won 1, lost 1. They just pipped. Who did they win last week? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, they had the bye last week.
Well,
Scots.
they pipped
No, they had the
someone.
bye in round 2.
Yeah.
So who'd they play? Taz had the bye last week.
To
The
me,
Scots
they
beat
were
Merrimack.
Yeah, they beat Merrimack.
Yeah,
But I
they
think-
beat Merrimack like 30 points to 20 something. So it was a tight game with Merrimack. Yeah. So I think we got them.
Scots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do. But it's what we do in the next
Yeah.
2 weeks of training that's going to.
Because we've gone from like penthouse to S house.
Yeah.
Or reverse, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, we started strong first
Yeah.
week. Like,
It's gone up.
worked really hard.
Yeah.
Didn't play the best rugby at all.
Yeah.
But then had a shocker against Taz, and still were in the fight.
Yeah.
And then put some champagne rugby in against Mary. So I guess we've just got to do it against Scots at Warwick. Cool, let's go. Dream 15 points. They're there on the board. We're not going to go through them. But yeah, you can. That's all the kids care about anyway.
Do you want me to speak through it?
No.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
I reckon they just go have a look at it. Just see what
Yeah.
points you're on.
Go have a look.
Like I said, we'll start in the next week's episode. We'll put a kind of position spreadsheet up as well, so you can kind of see who you're up against in certain positions. Because remember, you're just trying to get more points than the other guys in your, say, 12, 13 or
Yeah. In
front
your
row. Or,
Positional.
yeah.
Yeah. People on 6 points plus. There's like 11 of you, so they're getting 2 a week, so that's real good.
Yeah,
great
consistency.
seasons,
Yeah,
yeah.
having been really consistent. But there's always positions that are a bit light on. So
Yeah, that's it. You got to jag that.
Yeah, you got to try and jag those positions. Usually on your front rows, pretty light. Second rows, sometimes wingers quite light on. So yeah, all to play for, boys. All to play for.
Okay,
The
put your
Dream
name.
15, mate. Faith, Dream 15.
Put your hand up, boys.
Yeah, all to play for. Thank you. All right, let's go round 4 preview.
We got a big buy this week.
We do. We have a big buy, so I won't talk too much about it, but let's just make sure. Training Tuesday. I think the younger guys are all looking Tuesday, Wednesday. I think our team's looking at a social planned by Cooper
please.
Lewis on
Yeah.
Wednesday evening after flight plans. So, Cooper, come and talk to me about that. We can sort that out, please. But yeah, let's get to training, guys. Like, huge improvements made in the 7s and 8s. You know, against a really hard team. 9s, 10s were right there for most of the game. Just got blown out. You know, you're a couple of changes away, from changing that result. So maintain that momentum through the bye. Get to training. Build some more momentum. Go away and put Scots to the sword.
Yeah, it's like if you're injured and you're unsure, like this is when you send your team a message and you turn up when you're injured. Yeah, it's not like I'd save myself stress and energy by going to train. No, like this week, if you put your hand up and you're training injured, like you're the legend. And you're working for this season to finish well.
Yeah, it's a bit of sacrifice for your team, I guess. You're sacrificing things you could do or want to do, and to be a team guy. I think the leaders would know from our team. We spoke a lot about that at our meeting last week. Yeah. We could all be doing something else, something probably, more worthwhile than a DDSSC rugby training. But yeah, but that's the key. You're choosing to be there with better offers on the table, and that shows your teammates that you care about them and mean business. So yeah, let's get there, boys. Let's be there. Yeah, sweet.
Babies and memories.
Babies and memories. Can you explain that saying, mate?
I'd prefer to just say it. Babies and memories. Friday Night Lights.
The movie.
National
Championship.
There's an old fella. He catches up with the team in the bar in the cafeteria or whatever.
That's right.
And then he's got a ring on. He's got a little bub.
Championship
ring. Yeah.
Get you
Permian
one of
Panthers.
these. Get you one of
Alumni.
these.
He was just, giving this young fella the goosebumps while he's trying to eat his hot dog before the season starts. And he's just like inspirational stuff. Gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah.
Babies and memories. That's just how he left the conversation. He's like, come on, boy.
It's over in an instant. Essentially, is what he's saying. Like, enjoy it.
Goes so quick, man.
Goes fast. So make the most of it, I think, is what the whole message is. Then it's babies and memories. Yeah, because then you just move on. Yeah, it's like winning a DSSC is quite similar to winning a national championship.
Similar level. Yeah.
No, actual state champion.
State champ's
Texas,
good enough. Yeah,
similar to winning a varsity Texas football state championship.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. The memories is the key bit.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can, boys. You don't get to play with the guys that you grow up with and go to school with every day. You only get to do it for 5 or 6 years. 5 years.
And then you leave God's country.
And you leave it. You're done. Great singing as well.
Best song I've heard in 20 years.
All right, mate. We'll go to our guest. Fast Five. Finally got it. We've pinned him down.
Yeah,
Mr. Sale.
on the tools actually.
Yeah, we got him in there, and this is probably the best bit of video footage we've ever had. So we've had some feedback that apparently our PowerPoint videos aren't good. Yeah, so
I'm confused. This is a good Dynabook.
Debatable.
Yeah.
But all right, let's have a look and see what
Tim Sale says.
Yeah.
Do it if you want.
Here we go. They won't hear my voice. Mate, 5S with Tim Sile. First of all, mate, football, attacker or defender?
I played fullback, believe it or not, so trying to be an attacking fullback, yeah.
Wow. What was your main weapons in attack?
Kick.
Kick.
Yeah. Kick
Gun.
and chase.
Only as good as its chase. Excellent. So, faith-wise, religious or spiritual?
I'm certainly spiritual.
Yep.
I believe in religion, and this is my opportunity at Faith. It's the first time I've actually had to learn about a particular religion, so I'm excited about that and yeah, enjoying it.
Excellent. Family. So, are you a better father or a better son?
Definitely a father, and certainly try to make sure that I'm better at that every day. That's one of the reasons that I've come back here to Faith, rather than travelling all over the countryside. So spending time with my 3 lads and my wife. Yep.
That is beautiful to hear. Finance. Are you a saver or a spender?
I spend on silly things, my toys. I like archery and a few other little things that's fairly expensive, sporting equipment wise,
Yeah.
and then trying to make everyone else in the family save.
That's perfect. And when you catch up with some old friends, do you do that indoors or outdoors?
Normally outdoors. Love sitting around a campfire. Spinning a lot of rubbish. I nearly said something else, but
Yeah.
spinning a lot of yarns,
Yeah.
reminiscing on some of the things we did when we were younger and a bit sillier, when there weren't mobile phones, which was a good thing, but certainly outdoors, yeah.
Lucky for you. Thanks for your time.
No
Tim
worries,
Sale.
love it.
Cheers.
Do it if you want.
That was really good, mate. Really good job. Nice work. Thank you there, Mr. Sol. We'll get someone on next week. Love it. There we go, guys. Thank you very much. Episode 3 of this year done. Babies and Marys. Get to training.
Life
Enjoy your weeks.
and flight plans.